Hey guys, I'm working on the EX stage for the Dark Human boss in Vision World. This is the team. As usual, we will explain it after the fact. I thought it would be a cakewalk, and it is an overall easier boss, it seems. But for one thing, the damage cap is now 8 billion because it's a higher stage. Also, the boss has a few tricks up his sleeve, which makes me a little confused. Okay, so we're going to dispel the boss's permanent breaks. We don't want those on the boss. We need Thunder Resist on the party. So Aerith does that. Fenrir Knight Rees just guards. Cleostar just does Rallying Cry. We guard Arden. And Hawkeye is going to just do a little bit of LB fill in the base form. Oh, you know what I should have done? I didn't even think of it. Ugh. Alright, Aerith is going to reflect Protectka onto the boss. And we're going to shift and try to get a stack of Hawkeye real quick if possible. Let's see. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we'll go ahead and get a stack of Hawkeye. And the rest of these bros can just hang out. The boss is going to jump here because he's a super jerk and makes planning his fight super annoying. All right, back to the base form. We're going to imbue fire with Hawkeye. We're going to imbue fire with Sephiroth. We're going to LB fill, guard. We're going to Thunder Resist the party. Okay. Okay, so the boss landed on that turn. If Hawkeye's LB was ready, we could start. We can start the cycle now. Let's see. So turn 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna kill on turn 10. Okay, so that means yeah, we can actually do it on this turn. This is fine. So let's reflect Protectka on this turn. That way it fades in time. Yeah. Okay. So this is turn 4. So nothing else relevant is happening on turn 4. Okay, good. Yes, the boss does that. Okay, we reflect Fyrega, resist on turn 5. Arden's gonna LB on turn 5, base form LB. Sephiroth and Hawkeye imbue fire on turn 5. That'll wear off naturally on the turn we need it, and the rest do nothing. Alright, the boss is going to jump this turn. Okay. Yep, goodbye. So turn 6, Arden does his cooldown of the shift form. No one else does anything relevant. We can't guard Hawkeye, so we're going to just Thousand Needles, which won't actually do anything. Sephiroth will just Holy Resist, which won't actually do anything. Aerith will Lightning Resist the party. And just get these. Okay. Turn 6. Boss lands here. Alright, Arden does his mod boost. We're going to LB Sephiroth and Hawkeye. Turn 7, we LB'd, Sephiroth LB'd, power-ups. Yep, we're good. Still waiting. Okay, turn 8. Yeah, this was to line up all my stuff with his jumping was a little bit annoying, if I'm going to be honest here. Alright, we're going to break the boss with Hawkeye. So, break, and then just steal. Let's see. We're going to LB for the buffs. We're going to Human Killer. We're going to LB Rees for the 130 Dark Imperil. Sephiroth can just, you know, whatever. And then Arden's going to jump on turn 8. This is kind of funny. Arden jumps, Odin jumps, or where I'm not sure if it's exactly Odin. I'm calling him Odin. But the two Dragoons jump. They're going to like pass each other in the air. Like, what's up, bro? Where are you jumping to? I'm jumping on you. Anyway. Alright, enough silliness. We're going to Magnus with Sephiroth. Turn... Alright, Reese is going to Fenrir for the field. Oh, Dark Field. I'm so glad I pulled Fenrir Knight Reese. Dark Field for the win. Sephiroth Magnus. Arden did that. Hawkeye goes to the base form. And we try to fill LB gauge. It's not going to work because there's no target. We can just LB fill with you. And Aerith has nothing to do this turn, I think. Yep, nothing to do. We guard. Okay. Kill time. Turn 10. Let's go. So we're going to go to the base form with you. We're going to LB. Sephiroth is going to LB. Hawkeye is going to shift and LB. Fenrir Knight Reese is going to triple cast a single target absolute mirror of equity skill. And Aerith is going to triple cast some fire stuff. So this is going to be very similar to the clear I did earlier. Okay, so let's see. Trying to think the best way it is. Okay, so we're gonna start this. Wait, send this, send this. Okay, that should have been an 8 billion or higher damage score. I hope, I think. This is a good team. 16.6! We double overkilled the cap we needed. Oh boy, Fenrir Knight Reese, so good. That was a dark team. I'm guaranteed Sephiroth did 9.99. Oh, the extra damage Sephiroth is because he did 2 LB, just total damage dealt during the fight. Yeah, Sephiroth hit the damage cap, so finally a dark stage. He is just big boy. All these clears, Sephiroth has been off element. People are looking like, oh, Sephiroth does about 10% more damage than Hawkeye, about 10% more damage than Zidane. They're all doing the same damage. That's because he's been doing off element damage. Now that Sephiroth is on element damage, damage cap. Hawkeye does 2.8 billion with perfect stats. Hawkeye is fully geared. And Arden did more than Hawkeye. Surprising. And then Reese did the Dark Field. Cleostar did the Killer buff, but their damage is so trash these days. They're just old. Whew, that was easy. Oh, okay. It was a super pain to plan out because that jumping was just off the chart. But, the damage portion was trivial because of Sephiroth. Love dark fights. I love dark fights. Love them. Okay, we did 8 billion, which... Sephiroth. So good. Okay, so the team. The boss is a human that is weak to dark. He is... all he does is AoE thunder damage you cannot cover, so you have to be immune to it. There's no imperils. And he jumps every third turn, and then he's in the air for a turn, then he lands. That's it. If the boss is ever pushed below 50%, he begins doing AoE physical attacks. Just don't push him below 50, and you're fine. He will stop jumping, though, so it's kind of a trade-off. But the team was Arden, base form, just some thunder resist, LB fill. Shift form, he had max jump damage, maxed human killer, 5,184 attack power, and there we go. Cleostar, base form. I mean, they're geared well, and they have a card this time, so I don't know why their damage is so trash-tierly terrible. 5,000 attack power, two-handed weapon, maxed human killer, maxed LB damage, and they had all the buffs everyone else did, and they did, like, nothing. Shift form was our passive provoke evader, passive provoke evade, lion emblem, that's it, and a little bit of thunder resist. Sephiroth, base form, Bushido to get rid of the turn 1 buffs, or debuffs, and then Craftsman Book to imbue fires. We did less damage during setup. Shift form, maxed everything. Same thing as always. He's maxed human killer, maxed LB damage, two-hander, chain cap increase, etc. This is really cool. I really like the way you can change the graphic of the units, but I like the Neovision Sephiroth. Anyway, Hawkeye, base form, irrelevant, is using a Craftsman's Book to imbue himself. Some LB fill. Shift form. Maxed human. Only 275 LB, actually. He is using a dark weapon, so we didn't actually have a dark imbue. So I guess that did nerf his damage a tiny amount, to be fair. But anyway, there we go. Good stats. Fenrir Knight Reese. She is here for the Fenrir field. That is pretty much it. She's also a triple cast Absolute Mirror of Equity Chainer. She's a great partner for Hawkeye, which is super good. I am ecstatic that I pulled her the other day from that free pull. I was dying for Fenrir Knight Reese, and I have her. She is the dark field. Sephiroth is so strong now. He always was. And then Aerith, Tag Chainer. Tag Chainer with dual cast for Reflect and buffs. And she also did the L buff. Okay, we have one fight to go until the final real area. One more EX stage. We've got the Wind EX stage that has evasion, etc., etc. Oof. Anyway, see you guys in a bit.